comes to protecting your home, one of the best ways to do it was with a light and with eyes, and the eyes in the back of your head can be installed in a light socket with just as much ease as putting in a light bulb, thanks to Energizer. This is the Today's Special Value, and it's actually one of two that you'll be getting at a Today's Special Value price. You can see it following my motion, and what's great about this Today's Special Value is it has been re-engineered and reimagined based on your request. Energizer, of course, a brand that we know and trust. Boom, 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 boom. For that bunny who keeps going and going and going. They bring to us today the newest technology in home security. So there he is, doom, doom, doom. When you see that bunny, you know you're getting top quality. And what they did this time was took the technology, and we've sold over 50,000 of their initial screw-in tilt and pan security cameras. They added, by your request, the light. So when you remove that light that's on the side of your front door and put this in, and again, you're screwing it in just like you would screw in a light bulb, you are now giving yourself a camera that actually rotates almost 365 degrees around, or 360 degrees around, and tilts up and down. So it is designed to give you the confidence of knowing and being able to see what's happening around your home. There is no hub required with this system. There's a free app to actually control it, so remotely you can see what's happening in and around your home. It has built-in night vision, so all day, all night, you're going to be able to capture and see what's going on, and it detects motion as well as sound, like an eyeball kind of following the area and giving you 1,000 lumens of light that you can also control if you want it a little bit warmer or a little bit lighter. They have done everything to give us the confidence in knowing that our home is protected. You have a choice of two colors. You can choose the black or the white. You are also getting two extension sockets. So if you have a light housing that's a little bit longer and a traditional camera would not fit, or it doesn't give you enough room to have access and full view of the camera, you can use this extension socket and extend it down. All that to say, we're offering our Today's Special Value, a 2-pack for $69.98. Normally, one of them sells for $79.98. So for $10 less than what you would pay for one, you're getting two of these in your choice, like I said, of black and white. So 50% off the regular QVC price today, 5 payments of $14. And what's really great about Energizer, again, is that it just keeps going. They continue to evolve and continue to give us technology that makes such a difference in our lives. Jamie Hess is our electronics expert, bringing to our Today's Special Value today. This is also exclusively available for a limited time, so you're not going to find this anywhere else. But it's perfect timing, I think, Jamie, because it's vacation time. And we all know what happens when your home is, you're away from your home. Your home, your most expensive investment in your life. And the idea that whether it's packages that are being delivered to your home, or just having, you know, not being afraid to leave, knowing that you've got something that is keeping track of what's going on your front door, back door, side door, whatever. So talk to us about this technology.
Yeah, at this point in time, it's almost like there's no reason to not have a camera in and around your home. But of course, in the past, having a home security system cost you hundreds of dollars. So the socket cam is really the answer to that, because if you can screw in a light bulb, you can use this socket cam. It is that easy to install. You don't need a guy. You don't need your husband. You don't need a carpenter. There's no wires. You literally put it in any lighting source. So a recessed light, a lamp, anywhere where you could screw in a light bulb, you can use this. Now, I want to mention this. we listened to you. So a couple of upgrades that we made from the last version of this camera that we sold. Number one, you said, I love it, but I have different types of recessed lights. I wanted to put it in my sconce by my side garage door, and it didn't quite fit in, so I had to get an extender. Now we're giving you the extender, so no matter what lighting source, you're gonna be able to put it in easily. But then the big headline, the big upgrade, is you said, well, I like that I can put it in a light socket, but I don't want to lose my light socket. I still want a light. So check this out, Jane. This is so cool.
1,000 lumens.
1,000 lumens. Do you even get how bright that has the potential to be? So here's the thing. We were looking smart 1,000 lumen lights out at the big home centers. They can cost about $40. You would spend anywhere from $50 to $150 on a home security camera. Now you're getting them both in this. I'm going to show you what you can do with this light. So you see, let's take a look at this white one right here. Now, I have the ability, Jane, to make it cooler. Do you see that? Did you see that change? So like maybe if that was my outdoor light by a garage, by a back door, I'd want it a little cooler. It works now like a floodlight. I'm gonna turn it up, so let's not get blinded. That's that 1,000 lumen technology. But say I wanted to have it indoors, maybe in the baby's room, or to watch an ailing parent, to keep an eye on them. So keep in mind, you could be in Pennsylvania like we are now, and they could be in Arizona. And you could put this in their home, and you could have it on your app and keep an eye on them. So now I've warmed the light up. This is incredible technology. The technology for the light alone is usually very expensive, and you're getting a 2K camera.
Well, and here's what she's doing this with.
Yes.
There's the app. Here, it couldn't be any simpler. It tells you, actually, you can see what's happening here behind the camera. There's a slide rule, basically, that changes the light. All you have to do is tap and slide, and it's going to change the level of light. And all of that, by the way, is on a free app. So you download the Samsung app.
The
Thank you very
Energizer
much.
Connect
The
app.
Energizer
Connect app. It is a free app, which is
Samsung.
That's all right. Look,
That
which
was
is
from the TV.
Of course, you were doing TVs, girl. You have a lot to think about. But like, this is so cool. Energizer, of course, a name that we all know and trust. Now Energizer Connect makes our home smarter, but for this great affordable price point. I'd love to show you also, if we want to go back to this light that you kind of opened the show with, I can show you some other cool features.
All right.
Because this auto motion
So we
tracking,
need to bring our lights back up, and you can, of course, see this with the night mode on. But
all right, this
just wanted
is
to,
absolutely, so that's a really good point.
Right.
So if you're thinking, yeah, but can I see if it's dark out? The answer is absolutely yes.
Okay.
But also, so this has night vision. So we could bring this feed up actually. So friends in the control room, I'm gonna ask you to bring up the feed on my phone, because what I am looking at right now is you and I. Now I'm gonna stand with you,
Okay.
and then you and I, so here we are.
We see it.
Don't we look gorgeous?
Yeah.
Let's walk to the other side.
Okay.
Now it is following us. Now, say we're a bad guy.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
It's my Energizer camera. But you know what? Say I was a porch pirate. So say I'm up in my bed, it's 9 p.m., I'm drinking my cup of tea, as I often do, and I get a motion sensor alert on my phone, and it says someone's at your side door. Now there's a couple things I can do. Number one, I can turn on that bright light if it's not already on, and I can say, hey, someone's home, we're watching.
Yeah.
Here's another cool thing. Are you ready for this? Okay, check this out. I'm gonna stand close to it just to make sure that we can hear this 100%. Hear that?
Yep.
That's a siren. That puts home security in the palm of your hand. Once again, no guy needed, nobody needed to come and help you. You can say, hey, get off my porch, because $12 billion in packages, Jane, were stolen last year by porch pirates.
Well, and again, you're getting this with a free app. If you want to pay for additional monitoring, you can from Energizer.
So why don't I walk you back over here, and I can tell you exactly what that means.
Okay.
So, you know, a lot of us like to record the footage. We like to keep that video for a couple of reasons. Number one, if you do have a burglar, that way you can send it to the police. You can send the footage to the police. Or maybe you just caught baby's first words and you're like, oh my gosh, we gotta go replay that video. So you have two options, because you can always live stream it for free on the Energizer Connect app. You can watch it for free. But say you wanna play it back.
Okay.
Two options. Option number one, get a micro SD card. Now this micro SD card is 128 gigs. It can record up to 270
Do you
hours.
buy that as a separate
This
purchase?
is something we offer here at QVC, and in fact, you might have the item number for it. I believe you have that on your card. If not, we can probably find that. But this is, it's on the screen. There it is, see? Great. So this is very, very easy. All you do is pop it in the bottom, boop, and then you were good to go. So then it would be recording locally. If you're like, I don't want to do that, but I do like things to be saved in the cloud, it comes with 30 days of a free cloud subscription service, meaning you can set that up so it's recording into the cloud. After 30 days, it would be $2.99 a month.
All right.
So that's really easy.
So basically, you have to decide whether you want that additional storage. If you do, you buy it. If you want it cloud storage, then you can have that as an option too. The other cool thing about this is once it's installed, there's no need to take it out, change batteries or anything like that, because it's actually screwed into your light socket.
That is
so
the best.
Once it's in, it's installed, you get the light for the very first time. It comes with the extension sockets as well, and you get them for $69.98. 2 of these in your choice of the black or the white. And consider the idea of using them on all of the doors that you have on the exterior of your home. I never even thought about using them inside my home, but if I have a child or if I'm caring for aging parents or whatever, and I want to see what's happening on the inside, this can go right into a regular socket as well.
We are looking at my kitchen right now.
E327164 is a today's special value. You're saving about $90 by picking this up at the today's special value price today. And once again, the power to watch and monitor where you put these is all in your fingertips because of the app that Jamie is showing us. So here are some of the key features you want to know if you've been thinking about getting a home security system.
That's right. So you saw her put that little extender on. That made it easy to screw it in. Look at that. If she can screw on the light bulb, she can install this home security system, which is incredible. Now she has that free Energizer Connect app, and then you're seeing that 355-degree pan and tilt technology. What that means is I've had security cameras in the past that just went one direction, which meant it doesn't really get very much of the room. It has to be pointing at the thing that you want, and then you luckily catch it or not. This is going to actually follow. So if the kids are moving around, or if the guy at the side door looks a little suspicious, it's going to follow him. Now here's the other cool thing. She's getting a motion alert. She's in the park. Someone's at her side door. She's like, oh, is it a bad guy? No, it's just a friendly delivery man bringing my QVC packages. She's able to do two-way talk and say, hey, and also say, hey, I'm watching you. I'm keeping an eye.
Thank you for dropping it off or whatever.
Thank you for dropping it off. Yeah, really incredible.
Maybe it's the kids coming home from camp.
Yes.
They're latchkey kids now. You're at work. You want to make sure that you know that they're in and secure. This is a great way to have eyes in the back of your head. That's basically what home security is. And now, because of your request, Energizer went back to re-engineer this so that that 1,000 lumen light is included. So you don't have to make the trade of either having a security socket system or a lamp. You get both of them in this one unit. You get 2 complete separate smart Wi-Fi pan and tilt cameras with the extensions for a price of $69.99. Normally one would cost you $79, and you're getting them, first of all, from QVC, so you know if you're not happy with them, you have 30 days in which to return them, no questions asked. You also know that you're getting the name of Energizer behind it. So when we hear Energizer and we see that bunny, we know that we are getting the best quality, and it keeps going. Yes, it is that same Energizer that we have been trusting to power our homes and give us technology to make homes and our lives better for how many years? That is the confidence that you should have as you're placing your order for this today. All right, let's show them some more examples.
Absolutely. So why don't we go? Should we go in there? Because I'd love to show you that it is outdoor, it is indoor. Now I want to say this, another upgrade that we made. When I say it's outdoor, it is weather resistant. So it shouldn't be in direct, like drenching rain, but it is resistant to the weather. You don't have to worry, which is really incredible.
Right.
So now we've talked a lot about outdoor. Let's talk a little bit about indoor. So I'm going to bring up this camera right here. What you're seeing here is that it can go in a lamp, and it's really cool how it kind of pokes out underneath, but it still has that really nice warm light that it's giving us from the lamp. So I'm looking at us. Here we are again. See? Hi.
Here's me looking at you.
You got it. And then what I have the option to do is to really kind of mess around with this light and change it. Now, another cool thing, let's take a look at this lamp over here, Jane. A lot of our customers asked, hey, it's great that it can hang down. Can it go
upside down?
Yeah, so we can walk over to this lamp, okay? And I'm gonna pull up this bad boy
How
right
many
here.
cameras can I hook up to the one app?
What a great question.
Okay.
So you can, it's essentially endless how many you can hook up, but if you're talking about how you can bring up your little dashboard here, you can have a 4, 9, or 16 channel view.
Okay.
Now think about that for a second. Say you put 4 in your house. You put a couple in, maybe you have a beach house or a cabin. You put 2 in your aging parents' house. You could have all sorts of views in the palm of your hand and keep an eye on your